maybe a higher chance of drawing what I need. These vortexes let you remove 2 cards. I might go for that and get rid of Train Stewards at this point. Get another Hellhorn unit, and forging units. I have 230. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this right hand side, and this is what it looks like when you get to upgrade your champion. Get to do that no matter which, because it's in the middle. And I think I'm going to start by drafting a unit. Demon Fiend is one of my favorites. Costs 4 though, which let's see. I basically have no way of getting 4 energy right now. So unfortunately, I don't want to go with him. This guy could vibe really well with this guy. He increases the amount of stacks of rage that are applied. He also has good defense. So I'm actually going to do him. He could be my front line and the other guy could be my backup, and this would be good, like a good second floor situation. So I'm going to draft. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade my champ. This gives him a whole nother attack, so now he attacks 6 times 3. Also, he comes in with more armor. Or, this one would give him 10 armor when he kills, and rage 1 if he gets hit. And also, it increases his base stats. So this would give me 18 attack total. This gives me 30 attack total, and higher health, and gives him defense when he kills, and gives you something when you get hit. So definitely going to go with this side. It's pretty obvious to me. Now I'm going to go ahead and remove 2 train guys. And we're going to upgrade. Okay, so this gives you a permanent quick upgrade. Permanent 10 attack boost. Permanent health. I have 230. I'm going to upgrade this guy with health, because he's going to be defending this guy. And I actually think I'm going to give this guy 10 more attack. Now, one thing I like is you can click on these to preview who you could apply it to, and you can exit out, and it won't actually take away from you, so that's nice. I don't know if I want to give anybody quick, because... So this guy gives you a bonus when he slays, and the way that I'm going to stack these guys up is he's going to get an attack first as it stands right now, which would weaken the frontline guy. Then he'll come in with 28 or so attack, and in an ideal world he would get the final hit to proc his slay ability. And if I gave him quick, then kind of he's just doing 20 damage right off the bat, and that may not be enough to kill a unit, and it would waste his slay ability. So I actually think I'm going to forego applying quick, and I'm going to reroll. And Spikes 4 is pretty good. Multi-Strike 1 is very good. So if I applied this, it would make him do 40 damage. Pretty crazy. So I think I'm going to go with that. I'm leaning very heavily that nothing will be able to hit him, although there are creatures with like an ability called Sweep, where they just get to attack everything on that floor. And that can really screw up a game, especially with someone like this. I'm going to go for it. This is only the tutorial. And I think I'm just going to give this guy even more health. He's just going to be pure defense. Should go together pretty well. And you know what? Giving this guy Spikes 4, I think that's pretty smart. Now I'm left with 10, but you can tell like I gave my guys some pretty good abilities. This upgrading system where you actually get to choose what you upgrade something with is, you know, one of my favorite parts of this game, actually. Oof. Oh, right, these trials. These give the enemies bonuses, but you get a special reward for completing it. They're very hit or miss for me. I typically don't go for them unless it's the first fight. 150 coins is cool, but something you'll see later on, I don't know if they'll show up here, but these enemies spawn in, and if you kill them, they're only on there for one turn and then they run away. If you kill them, you get money. And a lot of times what happens is, when you activate these trials, you don't get the hit on those guys, so you're still losing out on some potential money, and so it sometimes just isn't worth it to go with those trials to me. But so this is unfortunate. Well, it's kind of unfortunate. Now I'm tempted to put these guys on the first floor, but that's really stupid. Although giving this guy quick with this ability could be pretty crazy. Oof. I'm not sure here. The smarter option would be to not do that. But I mean, we're talking, if I give him quick, we're talking 40 damage, that's 15. So he'll get 40 damage in on this guy. And this guy will kill both of them, which will give him a bunch of armor. And that's a decent start, to be honest. Not your typical thing. I would not suggest doing what I'm about to do, but you know what? Oh, right, 28. I forgot he gets rage when he comes in, so that actually might work in my favor more than I was thinking. Okay. Yeah, so that consume is what I was talking about before. And this guy consumed. You can upgrade it to remove that, which is pretty sweet. But I'm gonna actually give this guy 5 armor, so he's a little more beefy, and that's not a bad turn 1, if I'm being honest. And I can summon another creature. I'm gonna give my steward up here, actually. Okay. They both. Oh, perfect. This is one of the guys. So you see, I gain 75 gold. And this was a bad example because even if they did spawn in with 10 armor or 15 extra armor, I can't remember what the trial was, I could have probably still killed him. But there are times where just activating that trial really just makes it super tough to kill these guys. So, you know, I'm getting 75. It's not 150, but I'll take it no matter what. So unfortunately, this guy isn't that great now. He's good for... oh, this only activates for enemies, or for units on the floor. So like if I summon him up here, it doesn't do anything for this guy down here. But I mean, you know, he's still beefy. So I'm gonna just summon these guys. This is actually shaping up pretty nicely. 75 gold. And he got both slays, so now he has 28 armor. That's pretty good. And you can tell these guys are just like hard blocking all these people. And here's my double glimmers, which I mean, I'm gonna use them up here for sure. So I'll still give him more attack and health. Yeah, I'm just gonna use nothing but heals up here. Boom. And these guys are doing great. That guy instantly died. He's just gaining armor over and over. This might be like a kind of one and done situation, which is pretty sweet. I'm gonna go ahead and give him some more. Give some more health up here, and give him a little more. So I think we're stacked up really well. And now we have a brief respite and no enemies. So I'll give him some more armor, just to play it safe. Restore him some more health, and there's nothing to really torch. Although you can torch your own guys to trigger their revenge thing. So, I mean, I could torch him twice and give him 4 extra attack, which is kind of funny, but I don't think I need to do that. I don't really want to summon this guy because his ability's a summon ability. Yeah. And boom, we win. So, yeah, this was a pretty good setup. Neither of them are even going to die, so I'm pretty happy with that. Death. Ascending moves them up 1 floor, which you could imagine. I'm not really feeling any of these, if I'm being honest. Vent is okay, but my Glimmer basically just absolutely destroys that, so I'm not interested. Ascending a unit, I'm not good at like playing that game, so I think I'm actually going to skip this, which does cost a little bit of money. Oh no, it gives you money. Wow. I thought that cost money this whole time. Interesting. That's interesting. Another Glimmer. Sharpen is pretty viable, especially if you enhance it to like reduce its cost. And it's not a consume, so you can just keep drawing it. I'm gonna go with that. Spells, caverns. I can remove more cards. I'm leaning toward this side. Upgrade my spells again. I have a little bit of gold. I could remove my other 2 train stewards, but I'll top off my pyre. See what the caverns have to offer. This guy, the Historian. Interesting. Honest, aggressive, or stealthy. You get a new card. Purge means you get to play it once, so this would just give me a bunch of gold if I played it with high energy. This is an artifact that gives your pyre extra attack for every 10 gold. And then this one is like basically like a like another spark or torch spell, but if you kill someone with it, you get 50 gold. I'm gonna go with petty theft. Why not? I like direct damage. And now we get to upgrade things, which is cool. So yeah, this you you could remove consume, like from this Wildwood Tome. Pretty sweet, honestly. You can give more. So if I applied this to the petty theft thing I just got, which is like this specific situation, is why I went for that glacier first and not like for upgrading things first, because you never know what you're gonna get from one of those random encounters. And I could upgrade petty theft now, which, I mean, 12 damage and 50 gold for killing with that is actually pretty sweet. So I'm fairly tempted to try that. This is a reduced cost, which I could use on Sharpen. Yep, okay, I'm gonna do that. Upgrade petty theft and Sharpen. And I think I'm gonna spend another 50 to purge. Oh, the removing consume increases its cost by 1, by the way, if you didn't see that. Yeah, I'm gonna remove another one of my train stewards. Let's do a battle. So, okay. This trial is probably my least favorite because so this doesn't really matter. Spikes 4 sucks for sure, but the reward of a random artifact, there's an artifact in the game that summons 4 of your creatures randomly to the second level of your train, and it can really mess up any of your like setups that you have or that you want to do. And it's that specific artifact that makes me really dislike getting this reward of a random artifact, because if you get that one, then you know it can be good for sure, but it can also absolutely derail like any plans you have, and I dislike that. I'm gonna start this fight and then I'll be right back. Let me make sure I see everything. These guys suck. Stealth. I'll tell you why when I get back. Okay. Stealth guys. Hate them. They're basically immune to attacks for the amount of stealth that they have. So, these guys can't be targeted for 1 round. Which makes this first turn rather crucial. But the fact it only prevents them from being targeted in combat, and Glimmer would just kill them both actually. But I'm gonna put this brand new petty theft card to the test and kill one, and I just got a bunch of gold, so that's a pretty good start. Actually, you know, this is a really good start. I could just... Yeah, I can just torch him. Put this guy up front. We already have one of our preferred setups. Yeah, that's alright. You know what? If I had done that differently, I could have been way better. If I summoned my guy first and then used Glimmer without torching. Yeah, you live and you learn. Sometimes you die and you learn. Luckily I have another Glimmer, so I can still save this guy. And I can get this setup going, which is pretty nice. So, boom, boom. Now they'll have a really good combo going. So I actually kind of want people to survive a little bit. And Glimmerize. And give this guy some armor just to survive. I like it. I like it a lot. Don't like that, although I think I'm actually okay. They're actually going to kill themselves as it stands right now, but he would take 21 damage. Don't like that. Both of these guys will die, and he will get the rage from that. So we should see both of their attack go up quite a bit. 32 and 10. I'm actually just going to torch all these. Let's see, 32 and 10 to 40 and 18. Oh yeah, very nice. All right. So I think I'm going to kill this guy and give him 10 extra armor. But I don't want him to take too much damage, so I'll go with that. He'll be really close to death. Then I think we're going to enhance him, restore him. Oh, another thing I forgot to mention, the regen effect procs his rejuvenate effect again. So as soon as he gets healed again, automatically, then his attack and health will go up by 1 again. It's pretty sweet, like recursive kind of thing. And these guys are dead. I kind of wish I could petty theft them, but there are safer things to do. Like heal this guy to help. Give him a little more defense. This also works on your own guys. So there's another clan you get later on that it's a thing. They have a bunch of like weaker enemies, and you can use cards with slay effects to like kill your own guys to proc things. It's pretty sweet. Nice little dynamic. Okay, we gotta find a wave. We're not winning at the moment. 2 glimmers would actually probably increase my damage by a lot. Right now he's taking 112, up to 213, 271. And actually if I regen, it might even go a little more. 299. That's not too bad. Fast forward, it's going to be a lot. And now we're up. Alright. And we'll win. So, GG. If I'm gonna win the fight this round, I don't, like, really bother playing any cards, because I've actually screwed myself up multiple times by doing that. By, like, not realizing, like, an effect the enemy had or something like that, so... If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I think that's... Is that how that saying goes? I think that's how it's... Yeah. Okay, Rage 4, Armor 5. Gain 4 energy by summoning. This could open up some doors. Deal 100 damage to friendly enemy units. This is... I actually like this card quite a bit. Especially with bosses that like move around floors randomly. Because if he moves to a floor that you don't have any enemies, you know, you pay 3 energy and do 100 damage to the boss. It's pretty sweet. I think I'm going to go with Pyre Chomper. Just because. This is an interesting card. You move either an enemy or a friendly down and restore 10 health. So, you know, could be nice. Oof. Invigorating Solution is probably what I'm going to go with. Awake. This works really well. So the next match I play is probably going to be with the Awoken's champion, which is one of my favorites. Very defensive and gets... you can put an ability on it that gets thorns every time you regen. So like this would work really well for that. But I think I'm going to go with this for draw.